When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway, like the lazy ocean hugs.
Who are you this evening?
I'm Pamela Clay, Executive Director for Living Advantage, a foster youth nonprofit organization in Los Angeles County.
And what do you do with foster youth in Los Angeles County?
We have a virtual home, which means that we maintain their information and allow them to connect to the community with different organizations, resources, and services. And we also maintain their life records so they're able to have an identity and be able to, just connect in the community and increase their education and get better jobs.
I understand that you work really at the point of when they're leaving foster care and getting into real life and helping them make that transition. Talk to us about how you make that transition better.
Certainly. Upon emancipating, there are a lot of different papers and things that they need, transitioning into into a new home, higher education, getting a job, and without a proper identification, you can't get into a school, you can't get a job, you can't, actually you can't even open a banking account. So what we do, we work with kids 16 about to age out of the system, and then they're able to better get information, get services rendered to themselves.
Now, if you don't help them out, what happens to them? Are they out on their own? Are they out on the street? What happens to a lot of people, a lot of foster kids that don't get your help?
Unfortunately, a large percentage, over 60%, end up homeless within 6 months to a year, incarceration, and of course unemployment. So we want to kind of decrease those numbers, have a higher rate of success, in the community, just getting involved and just having the support that they need. And that's why Cindy's here to help us do that, get the word out and let people know that we need their help and the kids need their support.
Well, tonight's all about living the red carpet dream and being the spotlight in your own life. How are you living that dream? Is this a dream of yours?
Most certainly. We had group homes for over 12 years in LA and Orange County. And, just within the first 5 years, it was like we have to make a difference. We have to make a major impact for these children. How do we do that? And this was before email. This is when we electronically mailed. We had our own social network. And this enabled the kids to have a home, to have somewhere to always come back to. Regardless of how many times they move from home to home, placement to placement, they're always able to find us on the website. They were able to electronically mail us information if they needed something, and so we've been there for them. So that's kind of how we kind of went and got involved, similar to Facebook, but specifically for foster youth. So we've been doing this for quite some time. And
you've been really leading the road and blazing a new path, which is wonderful. You seem very, very passionate about this. Why is that, and what makes it passionate about this?
Well, at the end of the day, you have to think about it. These are children that actually have no support from their biological parents. I grew up in a two-parent home. I have sisters, brothers, and so it was odd. My background is real estate investment, so I initially was doing it for purchasing a home and just having an additional business, a nonprofit for my for-profit. And then the first child that came across our doors, I was like, oh my God, there's nobody here for you, and it just seemed so so bewildering that there was nobody there for that young boy. And so they call us Mama Veil program. We're the mama for all of the children, and it really feels great because the kids also get that impact. They also get that feeling that yes, we do have somewhere. Somebody unconditionally will support us and love us no matter where we are and what we do.
Wonderful. Cindy, what does it mean to you to be involved with an organization like this and helping them get some exposure?
Well, for me, I was back in Canada where I lived and where I was born and raised. I was actually an educational consultant, and the majority of the students that I worked with were inner city kids. And I would go in there and for my first year of teaching, I would walk away and cry every day because I just couldn't understand how people could be so horrible to their children and abandon them. And so for me, now that I'm in a position where I'm able to give back, I just thought, what can I do to make a difference? And when I was introduced to Pamela and heard about what she does and how she prevents these foster youth from ending up homeless, I was just so bowled over. And this woman is a bright spirit. She is a spitfire, and she does remarkable, incredible work out there, and I feel like I just need to bow down to her for the work she's doing, and I just feel so grateful that I actually get to be part of working with her. She's phenomenal, totally phenomenal.
And what does it mean to you to have Cindy giving you this type of support and giving you this opportunity?
It's a blessing. It's just a blessing that somebody actually acknowledges that these children do need the support and they do need the acknowledgement, and someone is advocating for them so they're able to advocate better for themselves. So better person to speak up and to motivate and inspire our children to do better and to want more, and we're here for them. They just have to have the connection to know that we're here. And so, you know, with her capabilities of understanding the social media and networking and, you know, doing this tour, that will give us the opportunity to voice that and to get it out there to the kids and to the community so they can help us, you know, reach that goal.
Rhythm start to play, dance with me.